Good evening, everyone. I am Pragya Kurmi and I'm pursuing PhD under supervision of Dr. Shashi Ash Yadav, ma'am. I'm from RVS KVB, India. And today I'm presenting my topic, which is effect of long-term conservation practices on soil properties, carbon storage, greenhouse gas emission, and crop yields under different cropping sequences. This is a picture with two sides, where one side is depicting the practices we are doing, and another side is showing the effects that those actions are actually performing. So, in one side, we are, as we all know, we are doing intensive agricultural practices for getting higher production, where we are intensively cultivating our soils, imbalancedly using fertilizers, and we are burning residues instead of retaining them on soil, and other industrial processes are continuously emission. Global warming causes gases, which are actually leading us or pushing us towards climate change, global warming, and environmental security and food security. To deal with the aim of creating a sustainable food future by 2050 with such problems, this is an Indian prospect. If we in case of India, if we talk about our population, so we are around 1.3 billion people at present, and in future by 2050 we will reach to 1.7 billion of people. So there is a challenge of feeding that 1.7 billion of people. That how will we feed those 1.7 billion of people without using much land? Because there is a pressure of preventing agricultural expansion, while we have another issue of lowering the emission. So there are some climate smart technologies where which is I'm working on. So there is a concept of conservation agriculture. So what is conservation agriculture? Conservation agriculture is a farming system that promotes that promotes the minimum mechanical disturbance of soil, maintenance of permanent soil cover, and diversification of plant species, which is actually rotation of crops. There are three main principles of conservation agriculture. First one is minimum mechanical soil disturbance, where in my experiment, we are doing three types of tillage practices. So first one is conventional practices, which is the practice, farmers are performing. And second one is reduced tillage, where we are reducing the number of tillage. And third one is zero tillage, where we are doing no tillage practices on those plots. And second principle is permanent soil organic covers. So there is a thumb rule of conservation agriculture where we left at least 30% of crop residues. There's third principle of conservation agriculture, which is specific species diversification, where we rotate the crops. This is the technical program of work. The experiment I'm working on is a is a is an experiment initiated in August 2011. This is a picture depicting only one replication, where we have three strips of different tillage practices combined with four cropping systems. In first strip, we have taken conventional tillage with the residue one, and in second strip we have taken reduced tillage with residue retained, and no tillage with residue retention. In these plots and cropping system, we have taken maize chickpea cropping sequence and maize pigeon pea intercropping, where we shown them in 1:1, and soybean pigeon pea in 2:1, and another one is soybean plus soybean wheat cropping sequence. Uh, this is the significance of my study. Actually, the synergetic interaction, the long-term synergetic interactions of these practices, particularly in rainfed areas of India, in central India, is not well defined. So this will help. This will help the farmers or the policymakers of this region to use the synergetic interactions or the results of this study for their policy. And the primary aim of this study to assess the long-term impact of conservation agriculture and cropping system on carbon storage, soil properties, greenhouse gas emission, and crop yields. These are the expected outcomes of my study, where the study will generate the information on greenhouse gas emission, global warming potential of different tillage practices, uh, the practices farmers are performing, the reduced tillage, and the emission potential of zero tillage practices, carbon storage, and climatic variability of effect of climatic variability on crop yields. The second outcome can maybe like generating sustainable soil management practices for enhancing soil health and crop productivity in central India. Thank you.